Each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. At the guard positions, Van Fleet in green. Thompson is out there with Brooks. And it's Şengün in at center. Now, here's Thompson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Morant against Van Fleet. And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Brooks with no one around. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Stolen by Van Vliet. And it's Houston on the break. Şengün with the bucket.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
A shot by Wells, no good. Rockets have gotten their first three shots to go in for them to start off this game. Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Here's Thompson after Memphis gets the three.
A terrific defender, and Jackson... Those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Now here's Thompson. On the wing, Brooks. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And it's Green missing.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And the sharpshooter, Mike Miller, watching his former team, the Grizzlies, here in Memphis.
And if his presence inspires them, you wouldn't know it from the scoreboard. But make no mistake, one of the great players in their franchise history.
And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Brooks. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Brooks has got his second bucket tonight.
And Brooks needs to keep taking and making those jumpers. It's only going to help his confidence.
To the paint, and Thompson throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Aldama with the rebound.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And no good that time.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
Rockets leading by 7. And Vliet on the wing. Over Jackson. The Rockets with another miss. And so here's Memphis. From deep. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Thompson against Jackson, and it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Houston with a big group substitution here. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Jabari Smith comes in for Thompson. Tari Eason's checked in for Brooks. And it's Whitmore in for Fred VanVleet. And here's Green outside. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Jaren Jackson's checked in for the Grizzlies. Pippen comes in for Morant.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Clark for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Houston in the lead. Eason with it. Here's the lob to Adams. And the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Green, the pass to Smith. No good, unable to end this run. Throws it up high. Jackson throws it down hard.
And what can you say about an alley-oop from that far away?
You can't say anything. It was pure beauty.
It was a Hail Mary for sure.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
We've got Brandon Clark. Kennard is out there with Pippen. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Eason's shot is good. Eason's got his first 3 points of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Stolen by Pippen. Now, here's Kennard. Tight defense on him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kennard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Pippen. Here's Whitmore. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Kennard for 3. That shot, no good. Rockets trail by 5. Outside Holiday. Back to Whitmore. Pass to Holiday. Another miss by Houston. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Kennard for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Kennard's got 9. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Here's Şengün, and Şengün throws it down.
How about the bounceability of Şengün getting himself way up there?
Here's Pippen. Kennard for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Whitmore. Nothing on the board. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And Smith already understands that you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammates and coaches.
Pippen sets a screen for Kennard. Lets it go with a three. And again, Memphis no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And it's Whitmore missing. Memphis leading by 3. Jacks up a 3. And that's good. Luke Kennard for 3. Kennard's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Outside Holiday. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pippen with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. From downtown, Kennard's shot is off. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
When he's dropping dimes, an opponent gets very nervous dealing with Jabari Smith.
Pippen kicks to Kennard. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Pippen the pass to Aldama. The Grizzlies with another miss. Rockets have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
No good from Clark. Rockets on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. Holiday. And that one goes long. Now, here's Clark. Still without a basket. No good on the 3. 1 second left. Oh, and Clark, it went in! Count it!
Yeah! Oh, beats the buzzer from way down court. These fans are stunned.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So on the floor for Houston. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Albron Şengün out there with the men Thompson. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. Stolen by Brooks. Outside, Green shoots the 3. Edey with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
The screen from Thompson. Green dishes to Thompson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Thompson's got 6.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
The drive by Green. Bain with the steal. Morant outside. From outside off the mark. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Takes a step back. Morant with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. And the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Green kicks to Van Vliet. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that group.
And Green puts up a deep 3. They get the rebound. Van Vliet passes to Green. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Morant against Brooks. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Morant.
And that three-point shot had really evolved for Ja, becoming a bigger part of his game. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Thompson, and there's the drive. They retain possession. Van Vliet kicks to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
Van Vliet against Morant. Wells in the corner. There's the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Wells has got 6 points in the quarter. Rockets leading by 4. It's Thompson off the drive. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Morant. That one goes in. Morant's got 9.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Clark famously, Brett Van Vliet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you.
Throw down the sledgehammer!
No, he didn't. No, he didn't do that.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And, fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
46 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the wide open shot from Green. No good with the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Morant. Beyond the arc. And the 3-ball is good. 14 points for him.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Van Vliet finds Thompson. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 5. Houston needs to get a shot off. The high post shot, and there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Brooks. Now that's 17 points from Amen Thompson. Got it off in time. The shot that time, not on target. Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us. Oh, where did that come from? Oh, that was beautiful.
What a punch.
Solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Shoots from the line, and stolen by Eason. Smith outside. Şengün with a wide open look. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And then for Houston, Cam Whitmore comes in for Williams. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. Wells with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And the dunk by Jackson.
And such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
Here's Eason. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Edey comes in for G.G. Jackson. And it's Luke Kennard in for Pippen. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Smith with it. Guarded now by Clark. Eason down low. 4 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's VanVleet. Over to the wing. And a wide open look for Whitmore. Another miss by Houston. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Wells. They grab their own miss. Bain passes to Clark. From outside the arc. That one doesn't go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Wells with the steal. And here's the break. And Kennard launches it from deep. At the top of the key, Wells. VanVleet wide open. Up again. And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And it's John Morant in for Kennard. The Rockets also changing it up. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. And Jalen Green subbed in for Whitmore.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most. Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
2 minutes remaining in the game. Morant surveying the D. And then Morant slams it in.
Now, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And VanVleet, here we go. Lays it up off the glass. VanVleet's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets. Morant outside. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Stolen by VanVleet. Brooks right side. VanVleet up top. Out to Thompson. Puts it up. Off the left rim and out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Morant backs for 2. It's rebounded by Houston. VanVleet with it. He's picked up by Morant. VanVleet against Morant. Thompson outside. They kick it out to Green. Just 5 to shoot. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Rockets lead by 10.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Houston.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Amen Thompson.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. VanVleet outside. Tries the spin move. This one for 3. Thompson misses. So we see the Rockets get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was...
anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at center. Now here's Morant. Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you. Oh, wow. Okay, job turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Pass to Leonard. Harden with a screen on Jackson. Leonard for three. Sinks it from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Memphis now. Morant looking for an opening. On the wing, Bane. Jackson with it. To the left wing. Now Bane. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. They get it back. Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game.
First team foul.
First one falls for him. So interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Now here's Zubac. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard, left side. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First team foul.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. From deep, Morant. And another miss by Memphis. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Powell passes to Zubac. Jacks up a 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Edey, that's good.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 6. Dunn, the pass to Harden. Nails it from 3.
Taking control of the tempo. Harden won't let the other team turn their last 3 into a run.
Edey, that's good. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. It's Powell on the wing. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. Now here's Morant. Powell with a steal. Leonard against Morant. The 3 is up. And Kawhi Leonard hits from deep. Leonard's got 9.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
So it's the Grizzlies now, after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. 1:05 left in the first quarter of the game. Zubac, screen. Powell right side. Harden scanning the floor. From outside, off the mark. Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside Morant. There's 37 seconds left in the first.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And just continuing to pile it on. Leonard is such a ruthless player.
From deep, Morant connects from downtown. Morant's got his second basket.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Leonard outside. Zubac with a screen on Jackson. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Both teams have... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Pippen in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
BA, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries. And there is nothing more valuable than experience.
Now here's Simmons. And the three off target. Aldama, the pass to Kennard. Launches it. Sinks the tray. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Coffee on the wing. Guarded by Aldama. Coffee can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Kennard for three. Coffee grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Fades and shoots. He drains out one after two misses. Now 1 for 3.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Jackson for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Clippers lead by 6. Here's Coffee. Takes a 3. Pass to Bogdanovich. From deep three-point land. The long-distance 3 is buried. Bogdanovich has got 6 points in the quarter. The Grizzlies have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Here's Aldama. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Bogdanovich from long range. Clippers keep it alive. Pass to Coffee. Jones with the ball. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He's got 6. Pass to Jones. Coffee on the wing. Pulls it from the corner. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Dunn comes in for Simmons. Leonard outside. Launches a 3. Clark grabs the board. Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Pippen. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. RJ, does playing at a faster pace work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Pippen. Coffee, he's checked in for the Clippers. James Harden comes in for Bogdanovich. Now here's Bane. Yet to see a basket. No good with the triple. And a deep three from Leonard. Whoa! Kawhi from another area code.
This jumper from Kawhi is pure. Once he gets his feet under him, the rest is easy.
From deep, Morant. Jones grabs the board. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. He drops it from range.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers lead by 15. Here's Dunn. Cleared away by Wells. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. And here's Morant outside. And it's Morant again missing.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy. This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Clippers have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Can't get that one to go. Now he's 8 for 13. Now Morant, 5 points in the game. From deep three-point land. Ooh, that's good. Morant from way out. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Clippers. Getting it done from range. He's hit 6 triples so far. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
They're thinking about the shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success.
What a jam! Incredible thunder finish!
I haven't seen anything like that in a minute.
Wow.
And you think about the fearlessness of Ja Morant and how he attacks, even as a smaller player. RJ, you got any comparisons?
I would say AI, but AI was more of a 2-guard, even though he was a couple inches shorter. But definitely similarities of how they attack the paint with fearlessness.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
The 3 is up. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. The Clippers lead by 13. The 3 ball. Tries again. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Shot by Leonard, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The fadeaway. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Grizzlies trail by 13. Wells, the pass to Bane. Jackson outside. And it's all from 3-point range. Well, the Clippers shooting only 36% so far in this game. Harden from outside. Drops in the 3. Harden's got 6.
You gotta chase Harden off that 3-point line. He is too good of a shooter to be given any airspace from that line.
And that one's good. Morant.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Drills it from deep.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Dunn outside. From the arc. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Wells. Oh, he misses the easy stuff. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Memphis making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Jones, he's checked in for Dunn. Leonard for three. Fires in the triple. Leonard's got 25 points.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
Edey, that's good. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Powell outside. Harden finds Powell. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Here's Jones. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Desmond Bane. Coffey, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Bogdanovich comes in for Powell. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Jones from outside. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Here's Pippen. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's Jones with the ball for the LA Clippers. Outside Harden. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Pippen. And again, it's Memphis missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so it's Los Angeles. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. The hustle they've shown on. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Brandon Clark, Santi Aldama out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Wells in at the three. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. The Clippers lead by 20. Leonard looking around. Shot is up. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Leonard's got 27 points. Here's Aldama. No good from outside. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. And a deep three from Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Bogdanovich from long range. The Grizzlies pull it in. Wells has got 4 rebounds now. From deep, Bane. Rebounded by Dunn. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Bogdanovich, no good. Grizzlies trail by 19. Here's Wells. It's stolen by Leonard. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. The quick look, no good that time. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 19. Jones up top, guarded by Bain. Leonard outside. This one for three. No good on the shot.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Bain with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Aldama kicks it out to Clark. The three. He buries it from three. Clark's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Dunn, the pass to Leonard. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. They get it again. Ball stolen. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Wells. That three's off the mark. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance. Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Pass to Aldama. Three-pointer. Here's Wells. 4-3. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Coffey, guarded by Bain. Jones sets a screen. Here's Coffey. Great D that time from Bain.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Here's Pippen, defended by Dunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For three, buries it from three. Pippen's got 6 here in the quarter.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Clippers.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kawhi Leonard.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Take it away! He's got a clear path. Bain, no good. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Puts up a three. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Now here's Aldama. Fires from way outside. Rebounded by Dunn. Fires away from way outside. And no good. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
back to the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. And here is Brooks. No good on the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Zubac a screen on Green. And here's Leonard from 3. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on James Harden.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Harden's shot is good.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Now here's Thompson. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Thompson. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Leonard on the wing. Fades away. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And it's Green with the jam.
And once Green gets the ball there, not much you can do defensively.
Here's Harden going inside. The shot off that time. Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. And here's Brooks from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And Leonard gets it to go.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
On the wing, Green. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Şengün with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. Pulls it up. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
You've got to be able to manipulate pick and roll. Norman Powell taking what the defense gives him. That's really nice.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Rockets trail. Thompson inside, guarded by Harden. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Jones looking for an opening. Here's the drive, and Jones slams it in.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now here's Thompson. He's got 6. Brooks with no one around. And he's good on the 3-ball.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
And here's Harden for 3. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
The real Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
The Clippers in the lead. Leonard on the wing, takes the three. Brooks grabs the board. Rockets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
And he banks in the layup. Thompson's got 11 points.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Leonard, that's for 2. And that one released in time, but no good. Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight. And he has been the driving force for the Rockets. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Simmons is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. And Holiday, here we go. 5 on the clock for 3. Smith. It's hauled in by Coffey. The Clippers trail. From past the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Coffey's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the wing right side. Pass to Holiday. Now here is Smith. Stolen by Zubac. Bogdanovich wide open. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And talk about victors and guys who play to their strengths. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Back to Bogdanovich. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got it all tied up now for the Clippers. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Şengün passes to Smith. Outside Holiday. Eason against Bogdanovich. Shot by Eason, no good. The Clippers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Coffey can't get it to go. The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Şengün. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Şengün's got 5 now.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Bogdanovich, that's for 2, and it's good off the back rim and in. Here's Holiday. Still scoreless. And he drives in, and the shot goes in. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Jones, no one around him. It's good from long range. Jones has got his second bucket. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Pass to Whitmore. Back to Şengün. Here's Smith. Now Eason. Out to Smith. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Coffey.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Simmons. Simmons sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Outside, Jones. Three-pointer. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And Smith with the stuff.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Whitmore defending. Zubac with the screen for Bogdanovich. Misfires on the corner three. Houston in the lead. Eason finds Smith. Houston moving the ball around. Back to Whitmore. Pass to Eason. Whitmore with it. The kick out to Holiday. And stolen by Simmons. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Los Angeles with another miss. Houston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Simmons. For 3. Sends it home! What a shot!
You want drama? We've got drama.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. Here measuring up the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. Thompson is out there with Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Pass to Dunn. Fades back. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thompson. Out to Brooks. Back to Thompson. Brooks with a screen on Leonard. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 15 points. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year? Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Leonard against Thompson. Back to Leonard. In the corner, Powell with it. With the drive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And Van Vliet, here we go. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Harden against Green. The three-pointer, no good. It's a close game here in Houston. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player. I am the system."
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the field.
The Rockets making a switch here. Eason's checked in. Thompson comes with the double team. From deep, Harden. Hands it from downtown. Harden's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Yeah, Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Jones checked in for Dunn.
First team foul. On the floor for the Clippers, number 55.
Green against Powell. Green in the post, and the layup is good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
But once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Şengün inside. Leonard's there. Here's Eason. The shot misses. D that time from Leonard. 1:07 left here in the third quarter. Harden outside. Jones from outside. Hits it from three-point range.
Jones Jr.
Jones has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Los Angeles. Easton passes to Green. Van Vliet outside. And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Thompson surveying the floor. Excellent D that time from Jones.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Left side, Leonard. It's tipped. The tray. They get it again. Van Vliet outside. Another miss by Houston. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Clippers on top. Up. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Bogdanovich. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Dunn, and it's Coffey in at the small forward.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Outside Leonard. Here's the three. Bogdanovich looking around. Lets it go from deep. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Şengün's got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Dunn with a screen on Smith. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Shepard. Sinks the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Williams, he's checked in for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet comes in for Shepard. The Clippers also changing it up. Norman Bowles checked in for Amir Crawford. And it's Ben Simmons in for Bogdanovich. VanVleet outside. Smith sets the pick for VanVleet. And the three off target.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Pass to Leonard. Fires the three. The three goes down the hatch from Kawhi. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Simmons with it. Now Smith defending. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Offline with his three.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one open.
To the middle. And stolen by Simmons. And here we go. Powell heading to the hoop. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the three. Powell against Van Vliet. Pass to Eason. Eason with a screen for Smith. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. Fades. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Simmons kicks to Leonard. And the Clippers miss again. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. The Clippers in the lead. Simmons passes to Leonard. Powell with a screen on Şengün. A three from Leonard. Rebound by Smith.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Şengün, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. And Jalen Green subbed in for Williams. Van Vliet, right side. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Stolen by Harden. Three-pointer. Rockets with the rebound.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
It's up a three. Knocked loose. And it's the Clippers' ball. It's a three-point game. And it's Leonard missing.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The Rockets again can't hit. So the Clippers with the win. This was a hard-fought. All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Thompson fires from way outside, from beyond the arc, and then some. The Grizzlies on offense. It's a three-point game. Jackson, the pass to Bain. Jackson down low, working on Thompson. Jackson can't get it to go. Let's go with a three. And Houston, another three.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Here's Morant. Pass to Edey. Bain with it. Checked by Brooks. Here's Wells. It's hauled in by Houston. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
I mean, a smart shooter. I like watching Van Vliet measure the defense and stick them with the J.
Well, it's Morant missing. The Rockets on offense. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Morant. You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Jackson can't get it to go. Houston has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And stolen by Bain. It's a one-on-one situation. Tries it from the top of the key. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Morant's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Pass to Wells. Morant against Van Vliet. And Morant gets it to go. 7 points in the game.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing.
And they did a lot of winning, Allie.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
The 3 from Thompson sends it home from three-point land.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Here's Morant, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And that's Morant for you, not settling. When he sees the opening, he goes for it.
Thompson outside. Off target with the 3. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 4. It's intercepted. It's tipped. Morant against Thompson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
The open shot, Morant nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Van Vliet against Morant. Out to Thompson. 6 to shoot. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. The layup off target. Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Morant. And no good. 6 for 9 from the field now. For Houston, they've gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Ja Morant picks one up.
And it's like Green doesn't have an off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Thompson. Eason comes in for Brooks. And it's Cam Whitmore in for Fred VanVleet. For 3, Smith. The rebound by Jackson. Kennard way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Amen Thompson, he is feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Aaron Holiday out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Eason in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And here's Clark for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Left side Eason. Pass to Şengün. Back to Eason. And stolen by Clark. Kennard with it. Guarded now by Holiday. And Luke Kennard good for 3. Kennard's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Now here's Smith. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Aldama in the post. Defended by Eason. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, number 0.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. The Rockets lead by 4. Holiday from long range. Clark grabs the board.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Right side Whitmore. Here's Eason. And the shot goes in.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Kennard for 3. Hits the trifecta. Kennard's got 6.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Pass to Whitmore. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it can even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. Now here's Eason. Outside Whitmore. Second shot opportunity. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Wells. No good on the 3. Houston leading by 5. That's good from Eason. On the assist by Şengün. Şengün's got 3 assists in the game. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Eason, pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Here's Morant. Morant taking no chances on the flush.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Left side Bain, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Smith, he's checked in for Eason. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Jaren Jackson comes in for Aldama. Pass to Thompson. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows what.
Oh, Morant! Wow!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Outside for Green. Thompson outside. Beyond the arc. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And so it's Houston up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining in, 1/2 is in the books. 1/2 to go. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Amin Thompson.
He's been dominating down low. Got to assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
On the court for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. Jaren Jackson picks one up. Houston shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game. Yeah, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And stolen by Jackson. And they're pushing it up. Wells misses. Van Vliet on the wing, pounded by Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys, but now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Back to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Morant with it. Now Thompson defending. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 8 rebounds in the game. Thompson. Crafty move. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keep possession. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies ball.
Grizzlies trail by 4.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to pray.
Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Brooks outside. Van Vliet outside. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Jackson. Morant looking around. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Thompson. Got a hand on it. Left side, Morant. For the lead. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Puts the move on. And there's Thompson on the assist by Şengün. Thompson's got 30.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Takes one from 10 feet. Here's Edey. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. Şengün, a screen on Jackson. Shoots in deep. Thompson, no good.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Rockets, Smith, he's checked in for Şengün. Eason comes in for Thompson. And it's Cam Whitmore in for Brooks. And Memphis also making a switch. Aldama's checked in.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
And it's tied up with that one. And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. They've led by as many as 11. Outside Eason. Here's Whitmore. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got rebound number 8 now. Van Vliet against Jackson. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter here.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
The 3, Smith. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Smith's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. From deep, Morant. Smith with the rebound. Houston has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Van Vliet misses. Memphis trailing here. And here's Morant outside. Knocks down the triple. Morant's got 39.
Yeah, the quickness of Morant makes him tough to cover. He's able to pull up on a moment's notice.
Smith makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Yes! And the foul! It's going to go on Cam Whitmore.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw, no good. Shoots from 14. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight. And man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Cam Whitmore out there with Aaron Holiday. And it's Eason and it's small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And there's the drive. Outside Whitmore, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Memphis leading. Here's Pippen. Pass to Bain. And here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Outside Whitmore. Over Bain. And it's Whitmore missing.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Oh, he picked him clean. Right wing. Outside Holiday. Back to Eason. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Holiday. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Pippen. Grizzlies lead by 4. Here's Wells. Off the mark there with a 3.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak. Well, you have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Time that tip perfect.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
And Houston will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Eason. Green's checked in for Whitmore. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Holiday. Edie's checked in for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Aldama. Here's Pippen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Pippen's gotten 4 this quarter. Rockets trail by 3.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
And the basket by Pippen. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And here's Thompson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock back in.
Pippen. And a miss there on the triple. Houston has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Grizzlies lead by 3. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Drains the triple.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Van Vliet outside. And there's Thompson on the assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got assist number 7 tonight.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Here's Thompson. Outside for Green. Stolen by Bain. Here's Pippen. Guarded by Van Vliet. Pass to Edie. Shoots over Şengün. And it's Edie missing. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Şengün. Brooks outside. Thompson in the post. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's Pippen. Oh, the trifecta!
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Pure from three-point range.
And you can see him starting to cook with grease. I mean, he's feeling it right now.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Here's Pippen, guarded by Van Vliet. Here's the teardrop, and he sinks it.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned.
potential blower. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5 down low. Wells with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Morant, that's for 2. Rebound by the Clippers.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Now Morant. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, a bit ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. We talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. Coach said he's a guy that can score from all 3 levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight, and we'll see if they can respond. Guys?
Thank you, David. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And here is Zubac, following Ja Morant's 3. Here's Powell. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Edey. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Dunn. The Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Poked away, and it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. So it's the Clippers now. They trail by 1. Nobody near Leonard. Off target from outside. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Drills it from outside.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Now here's Powell. Wide open look. Good on the shot. Powell's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Wells with it. Guarded by Powell. Wells passes to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Zubac. Takes it out to Leonard. There's 1:54 left in the first. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Why, typically solid from 3. You're not sure you want to leave him open like that.
Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
And when the 3 ball is falling for Morant, the defense is in trouble.
Zubac, a screen on Morant. Harden kicks to Powell. Let's go. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Powell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Now, here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 3. And here's Leonard from 3. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Yeah, that's a shot most guys are just not even going to take. But Leonard is confident in that range.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. The turnaround. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Morant's got 8 points.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
The deep three from Harden. The Grizzlies pull it in. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Morant looking around. Into the lane. And Morant throws it down.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He got into... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Grizzlies.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Bogdanovic is out there with Simmons. And it's Coffey in at the 3 slot. Here's Coffey for the 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Pippen finds Kennard. Traps in the tray. Kennard's got the lead up to 7 now for Memphis.
Kennard has such good mechanics with the way he shoots it. And the moment that ball is in motion, it looks good.
Jones sets the pick for Bogdanovic. Pass to Coffey. The 3. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Buries it from 3-point range. Bogdanovic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Pippen for 3. No good. Shot missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Zubac has proven that Brent, there's still a place in the league for old school center.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. He has 6 to the inside. Here's Zubac outside for Simmons. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Kennard for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Outside, Jones. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. That's a 2 from Kennard. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Clippers trail. Simmons looking it over. Offensive rebound. Pass to Coffey. Now Jones. Here's Zubac. Over Jackson. And here is Simmons. Here's Coffey. Still yet to score. Kicks it out to Jones. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Memphis has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Bogdanovic wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Bogdanovic has got 9.
Great strides in honing in his shot, looking more and more comfortable on the offensive end is Bogdanovic.
50 seconds left in the first half. And here's Pippen. Puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. Bogdanovich with it. He's got 9. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Jackson looking it over. Pass to Pippen. Jackson dishes to Pippen. Over Simmons. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the small forward. Now Leonard. Following the miss by John Morant from deep.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Harden left side. Here's Dunn. About 3 off the mark. Memphis trailing here. And stolen by Dunn. The deep 3 from Harden. Drains the three-pointer.
And not a lot of limit to what the lefty can do. James Harden from deep.
Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And another miss by Memphis. LA has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Kawhi, good! Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
Now here's Morant, following the miss by Chris Dunn. The Grizzlies with another miss. Clippers leading by 8. Harden inside the three-point line. Powell, no one around him. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Will it go? And Morant throws it down.
And there's that quickness of Morant getting to the ball first and then getting it to fall.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Leonard on the wing. Zubac, a screen on Jackson. And here's Leonard from 3. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. You know, Brent, throughout his career, Kawhi Leonard has always been sensational on both ends of the floor.
It's a great point, Kevin, and it's sort of making me think about history. You know how history can sometimes be boring, but it's something you should study. Kawhi Leonard is that kind of player. Young guys should be studying what Kawhi represents in terms of his two-way prowess, dominating on the offensive end, and just a menace on defense. So kids, history is important. Study Kawhi Leonard.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the Clippers miss again.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups. So maybe just a step too far.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Harden's shot is good.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And here's Harden, following the three from Jaren Jackson. And Leonard puts it up from deep three, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Foul against Morant. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Los Angeles leading by 3 from deep. And that's good. Norman Powell for 3. Powell's got 9.
Just love these opportunities in the open floor to see athleticism like what Norman Powell gave us there.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Morant. He's got 15.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
Now here's Leonard. 6-point game. From downtown, Leonard lets it rip from 3.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Fires it up. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Coffey in at the small forward position. A deep 3 from Leonard. The Grizzlies pull it in. Now Eldama. His three-pointers off the mark. Pass to Leonard. Lets it go with the 3. Good on the triple. Leonard's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
And this is a nice outburst on the scoring end for Kawhi. He's been looking for his shot and connecting each trip down.
Puts up a deep 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep three-point land. Here's Coffey. From the arc. It's Clark with the rebound. Lets the 3 fly. The Grizzlies with another miss. Clippers leading by 12. Here's Coffey. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pippen misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
From deep three-point land, Bogdanovich, no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 15. And Bane puts up a deep...
Don't hold the ball. Let it rip.
That is amazing. Coffey can't get it to go. Coffey's gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. Rell's wide open. Off target with his 3. Leonard from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Leonard's got 12 points in just the second half. The offensive rebound. Pass to Eldama. Shoots the 3. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now Pippen. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Outside Pippen. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Coffey. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Wells has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. 1:12 left in the fourth. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Los Angeles leading by 10.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Clippers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Leonard.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Now Wells following the miss by Dunn from deep. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Wells way outside. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. And here's Pippen. So the Clippers winning this one easily. Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively too.
So the Houston starting 5. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. And then Thompson out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Thompson. There's the 3. No luck on that one. Harden finds Leonard. Thompson with the block. Şengün passes to Thompson. Driving inside. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Three-pointer, Harden. It's rebounded by Houston. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Thompson. That shot is off. Harden with the defensive effort. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Leonard passes to Zubac. Şengün with a steal. Thompson with it. Done in his pocket. Thompson in the post. Leonard's there. Back to Thompson. Four on the clock. Pass to Brooks. Up and over done. And it's Brooks missing.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Leonard's shot's good.
Boy, clearly embracing the game with his whole heart there. Loves showing up for the team and just playing the game.
Van Vliet finds Thompson. It's Şengün, high post. Back to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
And out of bounds, Houston will have it. For 3, Powell. Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Number 55.
Rockets trail by 5. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how Alperon Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Thompson. And he banks in the layup. Thompson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, you see Thompson's explosion there. I mean, just an insanely quick first step. All the defender can do is bump him.
Lets it fly. Rebounded by Green. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. 6-point game. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Clippers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor, and Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute, uses his 6'8" frame well, and he's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
Whitmore goes in. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
26 seconds left to play in the first. Outside, Green. Pass to Eason. The fader. And stolen by Leonard. Jones from outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. He dropped 3 threes. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Patrick Mills. And it's Coffey in at the 3. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Holiday against Jones. Holiday passes to Smith. Here's Eason. 6 to shoot. Going inside. Outside Holiday. Fires the 3. And Houston another 3.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
They set the pick. Jones from outside. Knocks down the long J.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
I mean, the motor this kid has is unmatched. Smith goes up with a purpose.
Here's Coffey, defended by Eason. Outside Mills. Zubac, screen. Fires from deep. Outside Jones. Knocks it down from distance. Jones has got 6 here in the quarter.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Smith outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Zubac. Back to Bogdanovic. From downtown. Holiday grabs the miss. Coffey can't get it to go. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And that one is hammered home.
Nice persistence on the glass. Whitmore using his athleticism right there.
Bogdanovic from long range gets the 3 ball to go. Bogdanovic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Şengün with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Eason up top from outside the arc. The shot by Holiday, no good. Los Angeles has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Pass to Coffey. Jones with a screen on Smith. Here's Coffey. Offensive board. Zubac passes to Jones. Fires for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jones has got 9.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
On the wing, Holiday. He's guarded by Mills. Here's Smith. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing. Effort paying off for Smith, able to get in there and find the second chance shot.
Jones from outside. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. Houston in the lead. Here's Smith. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Bogdanovich from long range hits the trifecta. Bogdanovich has got 6 here in the quarter.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Smith against Jones. Smith right side. The ball's knocked loose.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Coffey can't get it to go. Eason against Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
7 seconds left in the second. And a deep 3 from Leonard. Nice open look, but it's no good. Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for the Rockets. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You got to like what Jabari Smith has done in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Dylan Brooks is out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. Brooks outside. Back to Thompson. Powell pulls it in. The Clippers trail. Leonard with a screen on Van Vliet. Three-pointer, Harden. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Thompson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Here's Harden. About a minute played here in the second half. Dunn outside. Pass to Leonard. For the tie. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it. Houston leading by 3. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Harden from outside. Nails it from 3. Harden's got 6.
Hey, but D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Thompson outside. Shots blocked. 3 on 3. Leonard for 3. Rebound by Van Vliet.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Sinks the tray.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Pass to Powell. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Brooks. Still no points. Tries the spin move. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson outside. There's the triple. That doesn't go either for Thompson. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Zubac passes to Powell. Zubac with a screen on Brooks. Powell. And he hits it to tie the game. Powell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Green. Thompson outside. That doesn't go either for Thompson. Powell outside. Dunn outside. Pass to Leonard. For the lead. Outside for Harden. Leonard right side. Here's the three. Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
Kawhi poses so many problems for a defense. I mean, inside, outside, mid-range, he can hurt you from anywhere.
They grab their own miss. Green, the pass to Brooks to end the run. And it's Green missing.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Powell's shot is off. Rockets trail by 3. Thompson with it, picked up by Powell, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jones, he's checked in for Leonard. Coffey comes in for Powell. Bogdanovich checked in for Dunn. And Simmons is subbed in for Harden. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Knocks it down from distance. Bogdanovich has got 9.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Thompson, no good. Now here's Bogdanovich. Defense right on him. Simmons, the pass to Jones. Fades back. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. The third quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead, leading by 5. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. The Clippers lead by 5. Kawhi Leonard out there with Derrick Jones. Then there's Amir Coffey. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Dunn in at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
No coverage that time. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Oh, there's the alley. Jones, the pass to Dunn. Leonard against Smith. Clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Puts up a 3. Kept alive. The kick out to Simmons. Here's Coffey. Jacks up a 3. Drains the triple. And now an 8-point Clipper lead.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Şengün passes to Holiday. Let's go with a 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. From the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 8. Smith right side. Outside, Williams. Now here's Holiday. Defended by Dunn. Williams on the wing. Shoots. Houston with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's Leonard. Leonard with a screen on Williams. Back to Leonard. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And there's the lob. Stolen by Jones. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Coffee can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 8. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leonard's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Coffee can't get it to go. Houston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Williams finds Şengün. Now here's Holiday. To get back on track. Gets the 3 to fall.
Come on now. Even with the size disadvantage, he comes up big.
Clutch shooting, determination, and plenty of skill, too.
Jones sets a screen.
2 minutes remaining.
Inside. Here's Coffee, defended by Easton. Coffee, the pass to Simmons. Leonard for 3. Oh, Kawhi, right back at you.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a 3, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
I'm not quite ready to go there yet, but it certainly sounds like the crowd is with you on that idea.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Rockets trail by 8. Smith passes to Şengün. That one no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Houston has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Holiday against Simmons. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Leonard.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Clippers.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kawhi Leonard.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight. I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up, W in the bag.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. Here's Shepherd. The open shot, Adams. Houston with another miss. Jones from outside. That shot, no good. So no problem for the Clippers as they... Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.